Good evening and welcome to In Case You Missed It. I'm Darby Sparks and I'll be talking to you about some of the top stories coming out of Blair County this week. On Monday, EMS workers announced that they're experiencing a shortage in personal protective equipment. Altoona EMTs are required to wear the safety gear when responding to calls at this time, but the executive director says that they are quickly running out. And on Tuesday, the Altoona Curves home field, the PN field, was lit up in honor of essential workers risking their safety to help others. On Wednesday, Penn Highlands announced it has furloughed a total of 585 employees due to the lack of business during the coronavirus pandemic. A representative for the health system encourages people to keep up with their doctor's appointments, which can be held online. Now for a look at the Center County top stories from the week, we're going to send things out to our Devin Jackson.
Hey Darby, several summer events have been canceled as of Friday morning, and a local bus chain took part in an event that honored public transit workers across the country. On Thursday, the Special Olympics of Pennsylvania announced they're canceling this year's summer games due to coronavirus concerns. Organizers didn't want this many people getting together given the imposing threat of COVID-19. But according to SOPA officials, there will be virtual games held so athletes will still get a chance to compete.
As we look at a virtual event, we're going to try to engage not just the 2,000 athletes that we can normally bring physically to campus. We're going to try to find ways to virtually engage all 20,000 athletes all over the state.
In addition to the summer games for the Special Olympics being canceled, organizers of the Central PA Fest, Central PA Festival of the Arts, People's Choice Festival, and Phillipsburg Heritage Days announced Friday the cancellation of their events as well due to COVID-19. Also on Thursday, CATA buses in Center County took part in the Sound the Horn event to honor all essential public transit employees still working. The goal of this is to raise awareness of their importance in getting other essential workers where they need to go.
Part of this event is they use the hashtag Heroes Moving Heroes. So our bus drivers are really an important part of actually helping move people, move those essential employees and people who need those essential services around to get to where they need to go.
The Department of Health announced the first death from Center County on Friday from the coronavirus, and Penn State has decided to extend online classes into their summer sessions. That's all from Center County. I'll send things back to you, Darby.
Well, many people in Cambria County are giving back to healthcare workers and learning new ways to teach students. Our Sean Rapp can give us a few.
That's right, Darby. We'll start with how UPJ is giving young entrepreneurs a chance to succeed. On Wednesday, we learned more about how the University of Pittsburgh at Johnstown is continuing their entrepreneur class through Zoom. Students were tasked with creating a product that addressed a problem and, in turn, solved it. Students' pitches were in front of 5 local entrepreneurs and professors for the competition, and the top 3 were eligible for cash prizes. Pitches are usually done in person. However, with all the on-campus activities and classes that were canceled, the class has moved to the video platform Zoom. One professor says it'll even help sharpen some of their skills.
Even before the arrival of COVID, business was conducted on Zoom and Skype and other conferencing systems, and they have to be comfortable with presenting and engaging people through that medium as well as in person.
On Thursday, we talked to a local therapeutic center in Johnstown that's giving back to healthcare workers. Croyle Nielsen Therapeutic Associates is offering 6 free therapy classes to healthcare workers fighting COVID-19 on the front lines in Cambria and Somerset counties. These classes can be used to talk about anything and would normally cost $100 out of pocket.
They're very, very good at taking care of everyone else, but sometimes they struggle to take care of themselves. And we all know as therapists here that you kind of have to fill your own cup up first to continue to fill somebody else's.
And that's a look at some of the stories you may have missed this week in Cambria County. Darby, back to you.
Well, that's it for this week's In Case You Missed It. Be sure to check back in next week for all the top stories in our area.